Right. Anyone with 18 of anything, unless you're like a sultan, you probably don't have a ton anyway.
Unless you're Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Well, that was
he could marry 100 chicks and give them all $1 billion. Ka-chow!
Yeah.
Still have 50 left over. What?
Yeah, he's doing good.
He's doing good. But that whole thing with him, that was an interesting thing. The pictures being leaked, and it turns out it's the brother that leaked the pictures.
I love the brother immediately as soon as I read the article, because I'm like, this is
Trump supporter.
Not only is he a Trump supporter, this is a guy who's tried to leverage himself forever.
Yeah.
And he found out his sister was fucking Jeff Bezos. Can you imagine the night he found that out? The night he found that out, where was he? What was he doing? Is somewhere thinking, this is it.
Yeah.
She's fucked a lot of people that are good. Now she's fucking Bezos.
Now it's time to cash in.
Now it's time to think of something good. How do we do it? This is a plotting guy.
Yeah. I wonder what the Inquirer gave him. How much money do you get for something like that?
$500,000.
Bezos' dick?
More?
I want a solid $1
Solid $1 million? You think they have that kind
of...
of...
your life. He's going to kill you.
You think he will?
If he doesn't, I'll be disappointed.
That's a good point. Make it look like an accident.
If you're fucking, he's like Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's got $150
He's automated
billion.
He's automated everything.
And Amazon's like
he has
notoriously
a look
ruthless.
like he's an alien. He looks like he's artificial intelligence. He's AI.
Yeah.
He has that look already.
He's super smart, and he's going to play it real slow.
Yeah, he'll enslave the world, and you know what? Let him.
He's probably going to hire somebody to fuck up that guy's life slowly.
I'm sure he already has.
Yeah, real slow.
Oh, yeah.
This is your new job.
Yeah.
Your new job is to slowly make that guy's life
audits,
shit.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Flat tires every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the henchman that's going out nailing flat tires.
Yeah, set up. He's gonna check for cameras.
That's amazing. Yeah, the Bezos is. Those are the new type, like, because I study a lot about like Rockefeller, Carnegie, guys like that.
Yes.
And those guys, nobody's amassed the fortunes those guys had. Rockefeller had like $336 billion in today's dollars.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Carnegie had $372 billion. I mean, these were the first.
How much do they have in their time?
Good
Was it
question.
billions in their time?
I don't know, but in it was millions. Well, I don't think it was billions, but in our time, it's over 300 million, both of them. These were the first generation of
B. Right,
B.
yeah.
This was the first generation of like the first generation of entrepreneurs. You know, the country was new. All of these industries were just emerging, and these guys took it over. Bezos, tech is, and somebody said this on my podcast recently, tech is the closest thing we have now to that.
Yeah.
Where you have these, masters of the universe that are going to be, I mean, those guys were, JP Morgan was like bailing the government out.
Yeah.
These guys had an insane amount of power. They were more powerful than political figures. Yeah.
I was just, when I told you I was doing this Chariots of the Gods lunch today with a bunch of very influential people.
Yeah.
And one of them said, it's really ironic that Apple used to be think different.
Right.
And that was the whole thing about Silicon Valley, think different. Now it's don't think different.
Right.
Now
it's streamline everybody into one acceptable thing.
Yeah, now it is literally you have to think the way everyone else is thinking.
Right.
You have to believe what everyone else believes, even if it's ridiculous.
I think a lot of that is they want to just make money and sell things, and they don't want any discord. They just want to sell, make money.
Sort of, but it seems
none
like...
of this is, I don't think, because they don't ban people after they do the things. They ban them after there's a public outcry. So to me, they don't have any real values. Their values are tangible. And the values are influenced by public opinion and where media is. The values aren't like when somebody says something, let's ban them right now, this goes against our thing. A lot of it is if you wait until there's enough dust kicked up, then they will ban somebody.
Right, that's true.
So to me, I get in arguments with friends when they're like, they're ideological. I'm like, they have an ideological bent, certainly, but they're profit-seeking enterprises that just want everyone to be happy. I think if it was up to Twitter, every tweet would be some type of branded ad.
And on top of that, now the ideology is skewing and leaning in that direction in terms of like tech and so there's money in that. There's money in holding that line.
And those guys are the ones that are as powerful as Rockefeller and Carnegie and JP, like all of those guys. They are the next generation of people who their amount of power is unmatched anywhere in society.